Open Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Pirates ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Out wide left, it's Robinson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll get rid of it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Throwing, Iamaleava. Left side is Clemens. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Run in the red zone, it's Jones. Swamped immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He'll take a shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking on the football. They do a little bit of everything. And early in this football game, Palmer, the defense gets a win. Yeah, and I think for the quarterback now, you got to turn the page, but you got to be reminding yourself timing. Against the #1 rated pass defense, you've got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you've got to have a plan.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake. It's first down. Out wide right, it's Francis. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Taken down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Right side, it's Clemens. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, if you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Iamaleava. Gonna take a shot. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, North Texas.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And the extra point is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll operate out of split backs. Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Making the adjustment. Drops back on first down. And they're not on the same page there. They'll need a bunch on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Jackson gonna throw it. Stepping to the right. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, ECU! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Imaliava. Fires to the wide out. Out wide right, it's Robinson.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
On the ground, it's Alexander. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Mean Green. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Upshaw. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Jackson will throw. Look out! Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to slip through and pick it up. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Always flashbacks when I watch games like this, thinking of myself as a young kid growing up in Nepean, Ontario in weather like this. And there was nothing we could do. You just had gloves or mittens. That's all we could afford. We didn't have heat lamps. We didn't have heat blowers. We didn't have these muffs or special blankets. I mean, players today have it so much easier, but still, I can tell you, not easy to hold on to the football in these conditions.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 23 team, the Syracuse Orange.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
And it's NC State looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Straight ahead, it's James. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. You're curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Driving forward, it's Jones. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing, Imaliava. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. And off to Jones. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for room straight ahead. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together. Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. North Texas in the hurry up. Quick give. It's Jones. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Going long. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Robinson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. Nico Iamaleava throwing again.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And they're feeling themselves a little bit, right? Just make a big play, and I like it. Try to keep the momentum going. Try to capitalize. Make another big play. Taking the big shot down the field. This offense is going to be aggressive, you can tell.
Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Throwing, Imaliava. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He's loose on the right. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. Jackson gonna throw it. Release to the back. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Here's Imaliava to throw. Left side is Robinson. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Imaliava rushes on. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Imaliava. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. In the red area, it's Jones. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense set for a first down play. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. First down for this offense. And off to Jones. Can't get him to the ground. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff again. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Breaks through, it's Jones. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Jackson will throw. Just had to get rid of it.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I got to have it?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win